Mayor, we're live whenever you're ready.
Okay, thank you. Welcome to the extraordinary council meeting of 6 May 2026. In the spirit of open, accessible and transparent government, Berrigan Shire Council's meetings are recorded. By speaking at a council meeting, members of the public agree to being recorded. Berrigan Shire Council accepts no liability for any defamatory, discriminatory or offensive remarks or gestures that are made during the course of the council meeting. Opinions expressed or statements made by individuals are the opinions or statements of those individuals and do not imply any form of endorsement by Berrigan Shire Council. Confidential matters of council will not be recorded. Recordings are protected by copyright and owned by Berrigan Shire Council. No part may be copied, recorded, reproduced or transmitted without the prior written consent of the CEO. Any recording is not and shall not be taken to be an official record of Berrigan Shire Council meetings or the discussion depicted therein. Only the official minutes may be relied upon as an official record of the meeting. A recording of the council meeting will be taken for administrative and minute preparation purposes only and is provided to the public for listening purposes to support council's statutory obligations. Berrigan Shire Council acknowledges the traditional custodians of the lands on which we live and thrive. We pay our respects to their elders past, present and emerging. The people of these great nations, their spirits and ancestors will always remain with our waterways and lands. We do not have any applications for leave of absence today. Attendance via audio-visual link by councillors. We have myself, Councillor Healy, Councillor Payne, and I understand Councillor Hannan also intends to join us by audio-visual link. Can we have a mover to accept that attendance, please, in accordance with the Code of Meeting Practice?
Yep.
Councillor Nardikoa, thank you. A seconder?
Yep. Sure.
Councillor Dennis, thank you. All in favour?
Yep.
Thank you, carried. We have no previous minutes. Do we have any disclosures of interest today?
I have a disclosure of interest only if we speak about the budget in regards to one particular line item, which is the gliding operations.
Thank you, Councillor Dennis. And I don't suggest that that requires you to leave. CEO, do you agree with that?
I do, Mayor. There won't be, depending on the nature of the recommendation, there won't be any debate on the budget apart from what the recommendation entails, but certainly that interest can be declared at a subsequent council meeting.
Thank you. And I do note that we all have an inherent interest as ratepayers of Berrigan Shire Council, and that is an accepted interest nonetheless. We will move to the single item of business being item 9.1, the draft integrated planning and reporting documents. And I understand that Andrew Fletcher will be introducing this item for us, please.
Mayor, councillors, take you quickly through the report that's been prepared. So the report prepared is that we place on public exhibition the draft suite of integrated planning and reporting documents. And these documents include the amended delivery program and the operational plan for 26-27, the amended long-term financial plan, the draft fees and charges, and the other information that's contained within those reports. In relation to some of those documents, the delivery program has gone through some changes. The intent of the changes is to ensure that we comply with the Minister's guidelines, that we move from a good to a better and best practice. We've also obviously updated the operational plan for next year. We've made changes in regards to highlighting the services that the organisation runs, but also the costs attached to those. And we've also made changes to include the capital works program within the next year, but also the following years after that. The draft fees and charges, there are some changes there specifically in relation to the water and sewer charges, but all of those charges are listed and are out for comment. The other document that's out there is the draft long-term financial plan. And in short, it shows that council's in a far better position than it was last year. However, council still recognises that we need to work on services and ensure that they're right-sized for the community and to ensure that we're financially sustainable. That information is outlined in the report, and the recommendation is to go out into public consultation for 28 days receive any comments, make some further changes to those documents, and then to report them back to council for adoption prior to the 30th of June.
Thank you, Andrew. So, councillors, we have a recommendation before us that council agree that the draft integrated planning and reporting documents be placed on public exhibition for at least 28 days and comment. Draft delivery program 25-29, incorporating the draft operational plan 26 to 27, draft statement of revenue and draft capital works program for 26 to 27, draft fees and charges for 26 to 27, and draft long-term financial plan 26 to 36. And that we consider any submissions received to these draft documents and adopt with any amendments at the ordinary council meeting, which I note is intended to be held at 9:30 a.m. as opposed to 9 a.m. on 17 June 2026 in light of a citizenship ceremony which will be occurring immediately prior to the council meeting. Do we have a mover for that recommendation? Councillor Stringer? Do we have a seconder? Councillor Healy? Councillor Stringer, would you wish to make any comments in favour?
Sorry. No, I think Andrew's covered it completely.
Excellent, thank you. Anybody else?
Yeah, it all looks fine to me.
Thank you. Anyone else? Anyone wish to speak against? Okay, all in favour in that recommendation with that amendment relating to the start of the council time, please vote. Thank you. All in favour? Thank you. Carried. That was our only substantive item for today. So this ends our extraordinary council meeting of 6th of May 2026 at 4:36 p.m. Thanks, everybody.